Hello, followers and fans. It's me again, Mr. Voiceman. It's Monday night. It's kind of late, but you know I still gotta fit this video in because when I do this, we end up winning games. So I can't keep it going. I can't break the chain. We gotta keep these victories. And speaking of victories, your Baltimore Ravens had a very impressive defensive showing as we win 34-17 against the New York Jets. What we didn't do very well was pretty much everything on offense outside of running the ball and pass protection in certain parts. Flacco, I'm a Flacco supporter through and through, but I'm sorry, he looked downright awful at times. He had no touch on his passes, no rhythm, overthrowing receivers, underthrowing receivers. He just looked like a quarterback who was lost. And of course, we're all going to start, oh, he's horrible, oh, this. But no, that's not me. I'm a true fan compared to some of these water cooler type Ravens fans that just make me sick. I don't know really what to say about his performance. I do have some questions in regards to Cam Cameron's game planning, though, for the Jets. You just see an Oakland Raiders team come out and have 236 yards rushing against this defense. But rather than run the ball to set up the pass, you come up thinking you're facing the St. Louis Rams secondary and that you can throw on them all day. 28 passes in the first quarter. That's uncalled for. Run the ball, you have a stout line and a power run game, and two backs who are more than capable of having 150-yard days given the opportunity. Why you don't use the run to set up play action, you did not need Flacco to throw it that many times this game. He obviously looked like he was out of control of his passing game, going 10 straight plays without a completion in the second quarter. He was just off his game completely, but for the most part still, you do not be that aggressive against a secondary this potent. You might be able to beat him or beat the Jets in the middle of the field because the safeties are undersized, but that's always come from setting up play action pass. Jason Campbell did that with 236 yards. I mean, he didn't even have to throw that many times, but he was able to get comfortable and make it count because they had to respect the run. They brought extra defenders in, which then got coverage over top, and that's how the Raiders demolished them offensively. But for some reason, we got stuck in that rut of, oh, well, let's keep going aggressive and throw the ball. We're a passing team now. The Ravens have and always will be a running team first. Flacco's great when he has time, but when he gets shook up a little bit and he gets out of his comfort zone, that's when he starts to make those mental lapses. He's a better version of Tony Romo, I'd almost say. No, I can't compare him to that. That's just not fair. He's way better than Romo. But honestly, it comes down to just a poor game plan. The receivers did drop some balls, I will say that, but I don't know. I think they approached scheming all wrong for this game. However, though, defensively, you just can't say enough. I mean, the pressure was constant. Haloti Ngata, another huge game. Ed Reed, wonderful blitz, first play of the game for a touchdown. The world's most underappreciated cornerback in the NFL, Ladarius Webb, beautiful pick six, just made it look easy on that one. And I mean, you could tell by the end of the game, Sanchez was just absolutely, he wasn't interested in playing. He just wanted to get out of there, keep his health, get on that train home and just, nurse his wounds because we beat the living tar out of him. I mean, he had no chance, no time to throw in the pocket. And I will admit I was surprised they did not take the aggressive approach I thought they would against our secondary, given it was so depleted. But speaking of secondary units, the guy we need to give a game ball to is David Gore. Practice squad member, kind of made his impressions felt in the preseason. But he was on Santonio Holmes, and my God, he could not get anything to him. Very impressive from the practice unit or practice squad player. Stepped up in a big way. I mean, granted, he might be back on practice squad for the Houston game because Jimmy Smith should be back from the high ankle sprain. Chris Carr should be back from the hamstring. But after a play like that, I don't think you can really afford to put him back there. I think you need to keep him around, maybe be your fourth or fifth corner, and just let this kid play because, damn, if he didn't show me a thing or two, he looked very impressive. Ray, another huge game. Terrell Suggs, constant pressure. Jared Johnson, fumble recovery. Just the best defensive effort I've ever seen. It was just phenomenal. Just the amount of the scheming, the blitzing, and sometimes we didn't even need the blitzes. It was just the constant pressure up front because New York Jets O-line is just horrible. Couldn't get any run game going. It's a beautiful thing. Defensively, just everyone across the board gets a game ball there. But I go over my points from the game. They didn't spread us out, and in that case, we blew them out of the water, but not the way I expected them to. Kind of probably have to go back to the drawing board a little bit on that one. So, but all in all, great victory, 34-17. I'll take it. We got a bye week, so don't really know what I'll do. Maybe, I keep saying I'm going to throw some fantasy numbers out there, so, maybe I'll try that this week. But got a bye week, get time to take some time off, rest our weary heads, get to be annoyed by constant nitpickers of the Ravens and still trying to find something wrong in an otherwise impressive 3-1 start to the first quarter of the season. Passing game, it's going to be a work in progress, but we got Lee Evans back. That'll be another weapon. And as the timing slowly starts to sink in for this receiving core and Flacco, sky's the limit by how many points we're going to put up. Defensively, I almost hate to say it's like we're firing on all cylinders already, and we don't even have all of our stars back yet. So big ups there. Bye week, maybe we can smooth it out a little bit. Then we have a very tough test right off the jump. We have Houston Texans here at home after the bye week. So that being said, Mr. Voiceman, Ravens killed it. I loved it. Jets went down in a ball of fire. And I was there to watch every minute of it and was very impressed. So, Mr. Voiceman, you know the channel, you know the videos. I'll be back soon. Hope you guys enjoy it. And as always, go Ravens!